Am I really corrupt? Am I drenched in ill-gained money? Really? These are only some of the claims that Samantha Edwards has made in a clip about me. So I just want to let you know that I will be taking the defamation case against Samantha and a couple of other people that I haven't forgotten about, that I'll be taking defamation cases against, because I've had enough of it. I really have. I've really had enough of people. If you know the Bible, the Bible says this. The Bible says this about taking people to court. Number one, you don't take a fellow believer to court. First off, a fellow believer, you are to take the issue to the person, and you are to say, you've done me wrong, you've hurt me in this way, you've done me wrong. What do you say about that? You give a person the opportunity to say, admit it and apologize to you, and you as a Christian say, absolutely, I forgive you. That's the biblical formula. I had Samantha on a phone call, and I had it on speaker because I was driving hands-free, and it was a strange conversation that my friend was able to listen to, and it was really, really strange. She was just getting ready to work for Counterspin, and I want to be straight up right now. I don't like anything about Counterspin. I don't like the way that Calvin speaks. It's always hostile. It's always aggressive. It's negative. He's a Freemason. He says he's left, but has he? I haven't seen evidence that he's come out and preached against it, which I would expect someone to do if they were to absolutely distantiate themselves from Freemasonry. You think they'd come out and do a campaign, a real obvious campaign that distances them from Freemasonry. He's never done that, as far as I'm aware. But really, that's even beside the point. I just don't like the way that Counterspin do things. I just find it vile, to be perfectly honest. It's always aggressive, it's always hate filled, and it's always strange. And what's happened is that Samantha's, I feel, has cottoned on to that, and she does these exposés. Like she did the Brian Tamaki hit piece. She did one on Winston Peters, and she just goes on. Now look, I've already had all that done about me. I've had newspapers, TV things, stuff.com do hit pieces on me, as most of you will know. I've been down that road. I've had every accusation against me. But anyway, all that aside, Samantha's become, I don't know, there's something resentful and bitter about her. I don't know why she's like this. But anyway, a couple of weeks ago, someone said to me that Samantha had said something about me online, and now I ignored it because I was too busy concerned with trying to help the election people that I was supporting. And so my dear friend Karina this morning sent me, hey brother John, cousin John, my dear friend this morning, Karina Ruiz, sent me a video clip of something that Samantha has posted, and it's, I don't think people could take it seriously, really, if you look at it. But she was saying things like that I'm as corrupt as anything, that I would sell my own children to get what I want, and that me supporting Democracy New Zealand was a sign that I was somehow involved in an operation by the National Party. Which, if you examine those three things, alone, it's just, really, do I want to support National? Really? I don't think so. I think people know that. Would I really sell my children to get what I want? Would I really pedophile, prostitute my children to get what I want? Would I really do that? Am I really corrupt? Am I drenched in ill-gained money? Really? I saw articles yesterday about Sue Gray and Liz Gunn having very, very public spats, and this has just got to stop. It's just got to stop. Have we not learned anything from this election result that we've just had? It's got to stop. If any one of these so-called political leaders of these freedom political parties, if they are not prepared to compromise so that everybody can work together, then none of them are worth voting for or having trust in, and they disqualify themselves from being considered trustworthy enough to vote for.